Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a great day. Today's story includes cheating, toxic family, wedding drama, infidelity and entitled people. Let's start. Am I the idiot for accidentally ruining my sister's wedding over a family secret? By Missy Flissy. Welp, I think I just completely screwed up my family. Last weekend was my sister Claire's, 31 female, wedding. Everything was going fine until the reception, when my drunk uncle, my mom's brother, started making weird comments about how it was, quote, nice that our dad was still playing the role of father after everything. I had no idea what he meant, so I pulled him aside, far away from everyone, so we could talk in private. At first, he brushed me off, but after some pushing, he just dropped it. My mom had an affair around the time Claire was born, and there's a real chance my dad isn't actually her biological father. He said it like it was old news, but this was the first time I was hearing it. I was completely frozen, trying to process what he just told me. And then I turned around and saw Claire standing there. I have no idea how she heard us. I swear, I pulled my uncle far enough away that no one else should have been around, but somehow, she was. She just kept saying, "What the hell are you talking about?" over and over. My uncle immediately started backtracking, but it was too late. Claire went straight to our mom, dragged her outside, and started demanding answers. I followed because, well, what else was I supposed to do? My mom kept saying, "Not now," but Claire was not letting it go. Then she turned to our dad and asked if he knew. The look on his face said it all. At that point, Claire just lost it. She started crying, yelling that her whole life had been a lie, and then she just left her own wedding. Now, everything is a complete mess. My mom is furious with me for, quote, entertaining gossip. What the hell? My dad isn't speaking to anyone, and Claire won't answer my calls. Some of my relatives think Claire overreacted, while others say she had a right to know, even if the timing was horrible. I feel awful. I never meant for this to come out at her wedding. I wasn't the one who told her, but I still can't shake the feeling that I played a role in ruining what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. Am I the idiot? Edit, I've been receiving a few messages asking some important questions, so here it goes. Neither of my parents drink for various health reasons. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. I had asked him about my other siblings, 28 male, and 21 female, and he denied anything regarding them, saying I took him far away, meaning I had taken him to a completely different area, where we shouldn't have been followed. There's been 0 signs of infidelity between my parents, so this is completely out of the blue, which is why I was so quick to ask. Hope this clears a couple things up, and please feel free to ask more questions if needed. Too long, didn't read. My drunk uncle let it slip that my mom had an affair, and my sister's dad might not actually be her biological father. I pulled him aside far away to talk, but somehow my sister still overheard. She confronted our parents at the wedding, had a total breakdown, and left early. Now my family is in chaos, and I don't know if I messed up. Wait, your mom cheated, lied to everyone, and her brother told everyone that, but she is mad at you? Good God. Okay, first off, you're not the idiot at all, and anyone who's blaming you for what happened, it is the idiot. You simply took your drunk uncle, who was causing a scene at your sister's wedding, out of there so he wouldn't ruin the party. It's not your fault he revealed the secret. It's not your fault your sister followed you and heard it. And it's not your fault your mom cheated on your dad, that the affair partner is possibly your sister's father, and that mom has been hiding it all this time. And it's definitely not your fault your uncle can't hold his liquor and went around telling people his sister is a cheater. Oh, some could say you shouldn't have pushed him about this subject and just let it go, but he shouldn't have even started talking about it in the first place, especially at the wedding. And also, if this is just gossip, like OP's mom said, she should be the first one to deny everything, and set the record straight, especially after seeing the bride's reaction. But, if all of this turns out to be true, the affair, the true paternity of your sister, they were super wrong to hide it from your dad and her for all this time. Anyway, none of this is your fault, so if someone keeps blaming you, it's because they're trying to divert the blame to you, instead of putting in the real culprits. They want to make you into the bad guy of the story, when in fact, they're the ones who are. You are definitely not the idiot here. And what do you guys think of this situation? What would you advise OP to do? And don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. Now let's read what the comments say before going to the update. Why are you the bad guy and not your uncle? Why didn't your mother get a hold of his drunk ass and contain him when he started his speech? Not the idiot. This is why I'm asking here. I don't know if there's something deeper going on between them, or she's trying to deflect blame to hide her own actions. It's so hard to try to put pieces together. Once I know anything more, I'll reply again so you can read the update if there ever is one. Any chance he was the person she had an affair with? Otherwise, why bring it up at her wedding? Not the idiot. I'd hope not, he's my mom's brother. Tell your mother that if her drunk brother wasn't running his mouth, it wouldn't have come out. Then look at her and say, in fact, if you hadn't cheated on your husband, none of this would have happened. I don't want to hear entertaining gossip BS. I didn't entertain gossip, I heard the truth, so did Claire, and if you're unhappy with the truth coming out, then maybe talk to your brother, because you're not gonna pile on me, blaming me for your problems. Not the idiot, you didn't ruin anything, your mom did with her affair and she is blaming you to try to ease her guilt. Not the idiot, you tried to contain your drunk uncle, you couldn't control the fact Claire was behind you. Don't beat yourself up about this, it would have come out eventually and was never going to end well. The timing was extremely bad and your mom made matters worse by trying to rug sweep everything. True, and you guys? Do you agree with the comments? Don't forget to leave what you think down below. Now let's go to the update. Oh, and I hope you are enjoying the video so far. If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to know when a new video is out. Now let's go to the update. Update: Am I the idiot for accidentally ruining my sister's wedding over a family secret? So, I wish I could say there's good news, but honestly the last few days haven't been much of anything. My dad has been all out of sorts, crying, zoning out and just overall not himself. Last night, he had a breakdown regarding everything that happened and cried to me. He thanked me for bringing it to light, but also scolded me for doing it at the wedding, which I understand completely. I know I should have waited for a better time to do it and I honestly have no excuse for that. My dad created a life 360 with me, while he went to stay at a hotel just a couple miles away. He says he doesn't know how long he's gonna be there for, but I know he's safe. I've heard very little from my sister. I sent her a long paragraph apologizing for everything, and telling her my intentions were never to hurt her or ruin her day. She sent me back a paragraph telling me that it's not me she's upset at, and that she honestly thanks me for bringing it to light, since she heard his first comment too, and if nothing was said it would have eaten her alive. We're not on good terms so to speak, but I check up on her every so often, after a commenter in my original post told me she could do something drastic, so thank you to whoever said that, it never even crossed my mind. My mom and uncle are a lost cause. They spent the past couple days trying to argue with us that it's not what it looks like, and now they're claiming it was just a harmless prank, and never meant to upset anyone or cause drama. But, for obvious reasons, no one is believing them, and this claim is what led to my dad leaving. I think he knows something else, but I'm not gonna pry him for that just yet, while everything is still raw. Sorry this update wasn't much of anything. I just wanted to update people on what my sister's perspective is, and how my dad is doing, since I've had a lot of people message me with concern. I understand people will have a lot of questions, and I'm willing to answer what I can. Sounds like the dad didn't even know, and that the mom simply told the uncle and others he knew and had forgiven her. After all that way, most people wouldn't bring it up again and would just accept it. What can they do if he's chosen to father the kid? From everything I've heard, my dad has been completely oblivious about everything like the rest of us, but the second part is a very good point, and I'll try bring it up if I ever get to talk to my mom about it. This would be a crazy plot twist, but is there any chance your mom cheated with your uncle? I can understand old resentments coming up while drinking, but if this has never been mentioned until the wedding, where your dad surely walked her down the aisle, sounds like maybe something hit a sore spot for your uncle, and all of this just isn't adding up? So sorry, OP. This has been mentioned a few times and I'm hoping it's not true, since it's my mom's brother. However, your point is making me question it. Thank you for bringing it up. This is a perspective I never thought of. At least your sister has confirmed that it was the uncle's comment that ruined her day. You can extrapolate why she overheard now. She deliberately followed you both because she wanted answers as much as you did. If you hadn't asked, she wouldn't have been able to concentrate on anything else all day. That's the wedding ruined for her either way. So, it's only the real culprits who are misapplying the blame. Your mother, who cheated, and her brother, who ran his mouth off while drunk. Neither seem capable of taking responsibility for their own actions, so they sound like two peas in a pod. Out of curiosity, are either you and your sister or your mother and uncle twins, by any chance? My uncle's about 5 years older than my mom from what I've been told, and I'm the youngest of 4, my sister being oldest. It's time to take a DNA test for you and your siblings. That way the real truth comes to light, and your mom can't continue claiming it's all a misunderstanding or joke. Also, if you decide to do that, call your mom and say you and your siblings chose to do a DNA test. The weeks waiting for results will eat your mom alive with emotions, and fear of the real truth coming out. Serves her right. Yeah, I'm vindictive, that's absolutely the way I would go about it. Thank you for this. I never thought about how waiting for test results would affect anything. Your input means a lot. I can't help but wonder what the at no point mentioned groom has been doing in all this. He's been obviously distraught and has been helping my sister cope. My sister and he have had a very difficult time obviously, so if I hear anything from his perspective, I'll be happy to mention. Okay, I still don't understand why some think she has any fault on this, and why she is still apologizing to them. OP has nothing to be blamed for or feel guilty about here. I know this news was a huge blow to the family, especially OP's sister and father, but if anyone is to be blamed for something here, it's the uncle or mother, but not her. Maybe it is common in OP's family? For her to take the blame for things? Maybe is that the case here? I don't know, because it doesn't make sense. The way people are saying they're not angry or hurt with OP, it's as if they think she has some part of the blame, but she doesn't. I still don't understand this family. She wasn't the one who cheated, she wasn't the one who revealed the secret, she wasn't the one who lied to everyone for all these years. And if by any chance, this ends up being just a quote, prank, her uncle, mom and whoever was involved, were the worst of jerks at one of the worst moments they could possibly be. Also, I really hope that this talk about the brother being a real father, aka a fair partner, is just this, talk. I really hope there is no truth in this. I really do. Anyway, I hope the truth comes out, and whatever it is, that things turn out well for you and your family. But still, I still don't get them. Good luck, OP. And what did you think of this update? What do you think of OP's family? Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And that's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.